Hey
everybody, welcome to the Tan Gentleman podcast. It's if you want to. Hey guys, it's me, it's the Bardmeister. Welcome back to the Tan Gentleman podcast. Today I'm joined by my co-host Blandon, Flo Flandon, and of course you've got Kenny Bopenny back too.
Oh.
So if you want, you can video stuff.
What? You cut out for a second.
Welcome back. We're talking about Spider-Man.
You good, Brady?
Yep. Alright, I'm just chilling. There might be a Nintendo Direct. Spider-Man. Yeah, we're live. Spider-Man does bad sometimes, but he's also a good guy. And some shit happens, and then he beats up the bad guys. And then his best friend dies. That's the plot. That's what happens. I don't have anything else, to be honest. I couldn't come up with anything creative or funny. I really just want to talk about the movie, to be honest.
I quit saved and I'm hopping on forward.
Alright.
It took me 2 days to beat that level, and the thing was just right in front of my face.
I'm trying to... they changed the UI, I think. No, I just invited you to the party. No, they changed the UI on the widget, or on this thing, and I it's not letting me... Okay. Can I go back to the Xbox party? Yeah, I'm... Okay. There, alright. Finally, I can not invite my friends to the game for some reason. Yeah, Fortnite. I want to play. Landon, can you invite me to a lobby? Spider-Man 3. Good movie. I definitely think it's the weakest of the trilogy, but it's definitely still really good. It was...
I thought it was probably the worst Spider-Man.
I don't know. I think out of all the Spider-Man movies, I don't know. I still love it. I mean, I think it's still better than a lot of... I still think... I think it's better than... I think it's better than Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm doing my podcast. A single piece. I called you like 5 years ago.
Single piece?
Yes, I'm doing my goddamn podcast. I called you earlier and then you didn't come. So get out of my... doing my podcast.
Is this mine?
No, give me the rest of the stuff back.
I just got one piece, Mom.
That's what Mom said.
Breaking Ball mythics are back.
I know, I want them so bad, but I don't have enough V-Bucks. I only have 2,000, so I can't buy any of the bundles. Oh yeah, I know, but like I want these, man. I want the bundles. Holy shit. Now what? Oh, wow, that's a lot of build up to him just going back to normal. Sorry. Okay. I'm I don't know. I love this movie. It definitely has its problems, and I feel like a lot of the stuff they tried to do could have been stretched into 2 movies, which might have made them seem a lot less heavy duty or whatever. Like, I mean, I think
Like, which problems?
like first of all, I think that they definitely tried to do too much. It's not Sam Raimi's fault, but having Venom, it's often said, but having Venom, Sandman, and then Harry in the movie, all acting as antagonists for for a lot of the plot, really, like, really kind of stretches it out and makes it feel like there's more stuff in it, but like none of it was really explored to its fullest potential. Like, and a lot of the movie didn't even focus on like any of the villains to an extent. It was mostly Peter.
I kind of got bored midway through it.
I have one later.
I gave up and went to go do dishes.
What, Landon? Sorry.
I never yet. Well, I got bored midway through the movie, so I decided to go do dishes.
Mm.
And I realized I had to finish it. Yes. It didn't start getting good until the last 20 minutes.
I thought the beginning was really strong and the ending was really strong. But the middle was definitely the worst.
Okay. Bored.
I think introducing Harry as a villain and then immediately sidelining him for like 90% of the movie was pointless, other than him dying.
I think that if the movie was more about Harry as the main villain, I think it would have worked really well. Because we're in this situation where Peter is like, he can't, Peter can't, and he's like, this is his best friend. So if he fights him, you know, he'll be hurting him, and he doesn't want to do that.
Oh, he threw a bomb in his face.
He did, but he was under the influence of the symbiote.
I don't know, he threw him into... Well, you nearly clotheslined him.
Mm-hmm.
But he killed him.
Mm-hmm.
He killed him nearly twice in this entire movie.
Mm-hmm. I have to hide this. I'm
I don't
rehab.
think I really care for any of the villains.
No, because none of them were explored enough. Like, they all got... They got...
Sandman. There's no reason for Sandman.
It's
just there.
I love Flint Marko.
Things up.
Flint Marko in, like, the comics and the cartoons and shit. I love the character. But he really serves no concrete purpose in the movie. Honestly, he had a better role in the new one, in No Way Home.
Yeah, you realized. I mean, he had no reason to fight Peter.
No, I mean, Peter had a reason to fight him, and that's because he was stealing. Because he killed his uncle.
So then he decided to kill him out of guilt.
Failed.
Kill Peter out of guilt for killing his uncle.
Ah, 1 second. I have to close Fortnite and clear up some disk space. Fortnite installed to my C drive when I didn't want it to, and my C drive fills up in like half a second.
It's fine.
I don't know the PC stuff yet. This is probably the only time I can say to you, like the funny words, magic word.
Literally, basically all I said was that my storage is full, so Fortnite can't run.
I can't remember that much, but I don't know what C drive is compared to your main drive.
Well, that is your main drive. Your C drive is like the built-in hard drive that your OS's usually your operating system is assigned to. Then you have other drives. I have a D, E, and F. All have different names. My C drive is just C. Then I have putting shit in here, Mr. Bean, and Humongous Jungus. Mr. Bean, Humongous. I bought the computer secondhand, and that's what the drives were called. So I didn't change them because I thought it was funny. That's what they were called, man. I chose none of
I
it.
can hear you over the battle bus music.
Damn, you guys bitter gamer.
I got enough of it.
How did Spider-Man 3 start off anyway?
Spider-Man 3, it's with the chase scene between Peter and Harry.
It's like 4.
Oh, that's midways for the movie. Oh, that's like at least 20 minutes in the movie.
No, because
It starts off with Peter in the theater, right?
yeah, and then he leaves, and then he goes to see Aunt May to get the ring, and then he gets attacked by Harry. It's like 10 minutes into the movie.
Isn't there also the part where Mary Jane's supposed to be an actor and then she got kicked out, fired?
Didn't that
Then
happen?
trying to
Didn't that
improve
happen
herself, better
after?
herself, she just gave up.
Didn't that happen after? She didn't give up.
I mean, she never really tried to improve her singing voice.
She started working at a jazz club for that exact reason. Because it's what she wants to do. She wants to be a singer, so she's taking a job at a club, and you know she's working on it. I mean, honestly, the singing voice. I wish they made it worse in the movie, because honestly, it sounded pretty good.
Guys, it didn't even hit me once. Is that really it?
What do you
I
mean?
thought she just gave up and quit and just kept on whining about it.
No, well, she's like, she's upset because people hated it. So she's, you know, she's working at the jazz club because of, so she can get better at it, and you know, she still wants to pursue it as her career. That's why she chose that waitress and the singer wanted at the jazz club.
No, I swear she just wanted to be an actor on Broadway.
Yeah, basically. But I mean, like, Broadway musicals are very popular. And I'm assuming she'd want to do those too.
You're assuming quite a lot, or anything. Well, again, you probably recognize it more than I would. I didn't question that.
Yeah, I pay attention to the fucking characters. Someone who actually likes musicals quite a bit when they're competently written and have really catchy songs.
He has a catchy song.
Not in this one, I mean, but like I like musicals quite a bit actually. I dropped my Lego guy's hat thing.
Oh, you killed him.
He did.
You're running out of...
That guy probably has to.
Oh, there's a ground.
I
You know how
love,
bad players are.
I love this movie. It was my favorite as a kid. Honestly, it has the best visual effects. The scene where when Flint Marko is mixing with the sand in the like the collider or whatever the fuck, looks really good. Like I've seen
Probably is the best CG.
I've seen worse CG in modern Marvel movies. Genuinely, it's one of the best. It's one of the best. Like that in the climactic ending fight might literally be. It's one of the best fight scenes I've seen in a superhero movie, with some really great choreography and team up work from Peter and Harry. It's stellar.
I mean, that is sort of one of the points where I did find that the last 20 minutes of the movie are the best parts of the movie. Is that fight scene.
Man.
I just got so bored through the middle.
I don't know. There's parts that are kind of boring, but I wouldn't say there's anything that was outright bad or like boring. I mean,
I got pretty bored during the emo phase.
Oh, I love that shit. I just think it's hilarious because like my favorite my favorite part is the fact it's like the reason why, cause you know, like Peter's acting all silly, right? Is because he was a nerd his whole life. So this is what he thinks cool people do, right? This is how he thinks they act. Also, I'm a sucker for a well choreographed dance scene, so I always loved when he's in the club. It's like, now dig on this.
Where did I? What?
Now dig on this.
I got none of that. You got none of that.
Ow. Oh yeah, finish it down. Good. Just right here.
Oh, he got me. What? I got out hammered. What were we talking about? The dance scenes? I mean, they looked alright, but apparently all of the notice a little bit.
I loved the scene when he's in the jazz club with Gwen Stacy, and he's like, you know, he walks in, he's like, now dig on this shit, and he's like flipping around and fucking hanging off the chandelier and shit.
It looked more like acrobatics.
Yeah, it was, but it was like, but I mean, he did it to like smooth jazz music. It was amazing. Why am I only level 2?
It says you're 64. I'm level 2.
Well, on my screen it says I'm level 2.
I'll fix it up on my screen. It says you're 64. That's
I don't know. When I was like, back when I was in my into my movie critic like phase where I was watching a lot of reviews, and everybody shit on this movie, I was like, oh yeah, it's so bad, it sucked, oh I hated it so much. And then when I rewatched it, I'm like, man, I fucking love this movie. Oh, this is great. I forgot.
It's a bit of nostalgia, but
definitely,
you
but
truly love what you love, no matter what someone says, you'll still enjoy it.
no, like I understand that this movie has its faults and stuff. Like I'll admit it. You know, it's not perfect. It's not nearly as good as the other two, but it's still great. And I'm sad that we didn't get a Spider-Man 4.
Well, I think this movie was just to wrap everything up.
No, there was plans for Spider-Man 4, but then they canceled it. They canceled it.
It sort of worked out like Shrek draft. It just happened to work out. Good ending.
Yeah, because it was.
The one thing I sort of noticed with this movie compared to the other two movies that there wasn't really much for Peter to learn.
No, he's I mean,
Why are you playing Go Home?
Me? Because I got this new skin I want to try. It's my crew skin for this month. And I haven't tried it yet. I'm just using it once. I'm dead.
Yeah,
It's
any
Mr.
arguments
Beast.
for that or no? Or-
No, I mean, there. I watched a review talking about it, but I can't remember. I think the message was like Peter was like he was shunning his responsibility for power, and it was like what was negatively affecting him and shit.
You can climb?
Yeah, you can vault and shit.
Yeah, you can climb. It's like the Apex thing all over again.
What do you mean? You can't climb, you can just vault over stuff.
I just swallowed. I watched the guy climb over a wall.
Yeah, you vault, you grab onto the ledge and pull yourself up. You're not like running up the wall.
Yeah, I think we should get out of here, team. There's people who actually know how to play Fortnite here.
Fuck, man, it's all your fault.
I did warn them.
He was trying to run, but he could not hide. Landon, why are you trash? On my screen, it says you're invisible, and it says you're holding your pickaxe. I'm lagging really
I
badly.
see it too.
He's invisible on the bike, and it looks like he's holding his pickaxe. He's just clipping around my screen.
Oh. Should have killed the teammate. Wait, so... Wait, the meaning of this movie was supposed to be him neglecting his responsibilities?
Yeah, well, because he was taking the quick path to success, but that path was like, you know, changing him and who he was. You know, he would
get that at all. So then he just gave up after a while. Like, he just went with the power, went with what he enjoyed, and just.
Yeah, he wanted the power, and so he became more of an asshole and shit, and just because it felt good. I'm back in the lobby.
I'm already ready. Oh, Kenyon's sitting up.
Kenyon, you gotta go back to the lobby.
Kenyon's sitting out.
Kenyon's left the party.
Yeah, you can't shut off Sin.
Okay.
Yeah, but I felt like that's a weaker responsibility. Weaker one than the other two.
Yeah, but I mean, then you gotta come back to lobby. It kicked both me and Kenyon, so you have to.
Really don't want to leave in the lobby.
Sorry,
I'm this mismatched team of players.
yeah. I like Spider-Man 3. It's a good movie. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. Don't go in expecting like a masterpiece like the other two, but it's still fun.
That's a different opinion from what I laugh.
Old, younger me was like, or me from like 2 years ago would have been all like, oh, this movie sucks so bad, I hate it so much. But I've kind of stopped. It's like, yeah, you could say there's some things about it that are objectively bad, but like, it doesn't matter. It's a piece of entertainment. It's designed to entertain. It's like, there's,
Yeah,
I think
like
you can,
Transformers movies.
I think, well, I mean, that's a different story. I mean, like, because as a person, let me explain. Let me explain what I'm saying. Let me explain what I'm trying to say, Landon. Okay?
Alright.
So, for me, it's like, you know, as long as everything is delivered competently, like your acting, your writing, as long as it's all like, I get it, I understand what's going on, why it's happening, shit's just not coming out of nowhere, everything at the proper time to do stuff, which this movie had a hard time doing, but I think it still semi-succeeded. You know, it's like, it can be fun. Like, if the movie's fun to watch, that's the most important thing. But if it's just boring and bad and shit's coming out of nowhere and people are making stupid decisions and shit like the new Star Wars movies. Sorry, I had to clear my throat.
It's weird because this is what I felt this movie was like. I felt the characters were pretty childish, but I guess it is sort of what I thought Mary Jane could give up.
Because it's like...
That's probably my opinion, too, but...
I don't know where we're dropping. Kenyon just jumped.
I don't know.
Oh, there, I see. Never mind.
I forgot to
guess we're
drop.
not here.
And all the end. We could I didn't feel like anything was set up well.
I mean, I think...
Everything just sort of happened, and it was more or less most magical movie I've rolled in.
So, like, thinking about it, Harry, I feel like Harry should have been able to carry the movie by himself. Considering, you know, it's like he's Peter's best friend, he turned evil because he thinks Peter killed his father. That's interesting motivation, and that's perfect lead up from the second movie to the third movie, right? But then...
Yeah, that would wrap everything up.
But then they introduced Sandman, then the producers really wanted Venom. Sam Raimi was not a big fan of Venom as a kid, so he didn't really care much for the character, which is why he didn't want to put Venom in the movie, but they were like, you gotta put Venom in the movie. Dude, people like Venom, Venom will sell tickets. It's true, he did sell tickets,
But he didn't feel it.
No, I think I actually I might be in the minority, but when I say this, but I didn't actually mind Topher Grace as Eddie Brock at all. I mean, I definitely think could have been better actors, but for like I think he was a great choice for like the kind of style that the Raimi movies are going for.
A little bit of hyperactive.
Yeah, it's more melodramatic, and I think that's part of its charm.
Although it's kind of
I'm out of
Jurassic
ammo.
to kill someone or losing his job
Yeah.
after he faked
Yeah.
going into a job.
Landon, he's right there. Landon, he's going in the building to res his teammates. You should either come res us, or come res
You guys
me.
already down.
Cause we fought like 4 squads.
No, they found me.
I lost because I ran out of shotgun ammo and he ran at me with a shotgun.
How much damage did I? Oh, I barely did anything. Okay, that sounds nice to see.
I didn't hate Topher Grace's Eddie Brock. I feel like he actually came off pretty menacing during the scene where he when he recruits Sandman or whatever. Near the end, I loved the way the symbiote looked. Like it was so like gooey and kind of like I don't know. I just loved that texture that it had in this movie. It looked super. I mean, he was a real dickhead. I mean, but like.
And so was the one in the Venom movie, but I like the one in Venom movie better.
I don't know. I would say he has more redeemable traits than this one.
Yeah.
Because this one's just straight up. This Eddie Brock is just straight up evil. He's just like, I like being the bad guy. Landon, you gotta ready up.
Actually trying to customize.
Okay, well then I'm heading back to lobby.
Hey, you guys went back?
No, but
You guys won the match.
Yeah, it's because you. Oh my god. It's because you went
It's like
into customization.
And just not long.
I had the first Stan Lee cameos in this movie.
No, he was in the other ones. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I think a car falls on him, almost falls on him. You
Yeah.
don't really see him talk.
No, he doesn't say anything, but he's in it.
Yeah, but this,
You know,
you actually know he's there.
sometimes a
Actually,
person
yeah.
does make a difference. Getting in, return to lobby.
I had to
You guys
restart.
could have
and told you
continued.
it's not
I
on.
was gonna
Oof.
read that. Let's see too much on. I think the only moral value I think about this movie is just letting the power go to the side. I
Mm-hmm.
guess it would also go similar to what you said. But that one movie who actually knows what you're doing.
If you want, I
Things
can
like that.
I can send you the video.
I still haven't even watched that. It's on this one yet.
This one's not 4 hours
That's
long
another
though,
one.
so
Yeah, but I mean, can Overwatch after this.
you can listen. You can listen to the video and play Overwatch.
I need to hear audio.
And
I need to hear what people are.
I just I just put my headphones on, take one off, and then listen to videos.
Mm.
That's what I can't do
Yeah.
anything when I'm not listening to a YouTube video of some kind.
Really?
Yep. No matter what I'm doing, it's because if I'm not talking to you guys, or if I'm like not like listening to a cutscene or something, I'm watching a video in the background because I don't want to. Because if I let my mind wander, I'm just gonna like never do anything. I'm never gonna get what I'm getting done. Right.
Why does everybody I know need constant sound going on?
I don't know. I have to have fans on when I sleep.
Peter went through his first breakup and went through his first emo phase. Basic
Mhm.
summary of the movie.
I sent you the wrong video, but I sent you the right video afterward.
Yeah,
Lanny, can you invite Kenny into the game?
I've had left on purpose.
No, it's his game. He couldn't leave the lobby. So.
I feel like this movie actually ruined sort of the first world battle of the first movie with him killing the killer and being fulfilled.
Yeah, I mean, I think it almost worked better. In my opinion, just hear me out on this one, okay? Having Peter kill the wrong guy, I think could have been really devastating for Peter Parker. He could have been like, "Fuck, I did this," and it wasn't even the right person. Now he has to live and try to figure out that guilt, on his own.
Yeah. I don't feel like that was still would have ruined the first movie's part. Where he did kill it, but he didn't feel fulfilled. Would have ruined that whole bit, revenge is bad bit. But also replace it with a new other revenge is bad bit, so I guess I can't really complain there.
Yeah, I mean,
It worked either way, but I think I prefer how it was with the first movie. So, not getting any fulfillment out of it.
I don't know. I like
This is already going better in the second movie. Yeah.
what?
So this is going better than the second movie.
Probably because there's more negative things to talk about, and we're really good at doing that.
Oh, we said better.
I wish more. So, this when I first watched this as a kid, this is when I first kind of realized the superhero movie trope of the fact that the hero in almost every single superhero movie ever is the person who ends up creating his villains. Like, the only villain in this.
There's a few examples I can see where that hasn't happened.
Well, yeah, a few, but I said most. I didn't say all. Like if
Actually, not even all of them.
okay, list them.
Yeah, there's a big example. Actually, yeah, no, only a few.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Nolan Batman movies. Spider-Man 1. You could make an argument for Spider-Man 2 because Peter was the reason why he got shocked and his chip went all fucky. But he technically didn't directly. In Spider-Man 3, literally all of the bad guys, except for Sandman, are bad guys because of Peter. And then I could list off, like, basically most MCU movies. Captain America 1 and 2. In Captain America 3, it was the Avengers were the ones who kind of created Baron Zemo. Then, yeah, Ultron was literally created by them. Ironmonger only exists because of Iron Man. Let's see, what else can I go? I mean
for more. Joker from The Dark Knight.
Yeah, so, I'm thinking like.
Can't really make the same argument for Bane.
No, trying to what else I can think.
And then there was also you just come in here to steal my kill?
You still do it the credit. I just finished him off.
Let's do a bounty.
That is Ra's al Ghul.
I mean, but
he wasn't created by Batman.
I know. I said the Nolan Batman movies didn't do that very much. So literally the first
was created by Batman.
Yeah, I guess. I think that's the only one of those movies I've actually seen.
Oh, the Joker, the second one.
Yep.
They're all good, but I think the second one's the best one.
My brother went through a whole Batman
Maybe
phase.
We should do that on a podcast.
One day.
Actually, I may do that for next.
Okay, I'd be fine with
that.
As long as I'm not getting as long as I'm not getting depressed, like I'm gonna for next week.
I have a bunch of emo. I have a bunch of emo light novels.
Then let's see what else is there. America Thor. Loki was kind of always a prick, but Odin was the one who created Loki. He's a villain. Thanos, no.
Heather?
I'm trying to like think of more off the top of my head. I
forgot what her name is. From Ragnarok?
Oh, Hela? That was
Hela.
Odin. Odin creates basically all the bad guys from those movies.
Oh, not for Love and Thunder.
But I haven't seen. Also, yeah, but Gore, they fucked Gore over so hard. He's cool.
I don't recommend watching. It's not good.
Oh, I've heard a lot of negative things about that movie. Hey, Deku from My Hero Academia.
Oh, I accidentally used the shield cake and I wasted it.
What? Are they both in?
Yes.
That's weird.
That's awesome.
What?
So now people can get decked with the Kamehameha? Because it's better?
Yes.
Kenyon, you better go to that shield cake land and accidentally wasted.
Superhero from Naruto.
Yeah?
He's my favorite Soul Reaper from Naruto.
Oh yeah, dude. I love Deku from Boku no Pico, dude. That was such a good show.
Oh, that's a throwback to the anime community. Old anime communities.
Oh, never mind, that's just an AI. Yeah. I'm gonna hire this AI. I accidentally used my smash. It was on purpose, I swear.
This feels a lot weaker than the last time.
I mean, probably is.
Probably is.
'Cause it's not another. Cause it's not a dedicated Dragon Ball event this time. I'm hitting F7 and not 7. I'm stupid. Ooh.
Anything else to add to the movie?
Off the top of
I
my
think I already went.
head, not really. Go watch it. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Yeah,
Worst out of this one.
it's the worst out of
okay.
the original trilogy, but
I'd say it's the worst of all the Spider-Man movies, but I have to go watch the other ones.
nah, dude. I'll be honest with you. I'm not super big on the Tom Holland Spider-Mans. They're
Yes, it is, like, more of a
fine.
childish-
I appreciate it, but I think the real reason is because if I was a kid, I would have probably loved those movies. But I don't think they have the same staying power as the Amazing Spider-Man, simply because they're part of the MCU, right? I think less people in the future, like 20 years from now, are gonna go back and watch the MCU Spider-Mans than these ones or the Amazing Spider-Man, simply because in order to fully understand what happens in those movies, you gotta watch like 400 other movies.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone else will always be doing that. They'll still be talking about Far From Home.
I mean, probably. No Way Home was great, but honestly, mostly because of the nostalgia of it all.
It's Far From Home. No Way Home's the second one.
What?
No Way Home's the third one, retard.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Wait, I didn't hear that last part. What was that term? Last.
Maybe we should do our stand-up regular under my reviewer eyes.
Bree has the My Hero thing, and I
I'll
have
be
the Dragon
shot
Ball.
at. We're being shot at from somewhere. Oh, there.
I
Oh.
shop.
Okay.
Yeah,
it?
that was. I mean, he
Yeah,
has
that's what I mean,
teammates, but
right.
they're not here. What, Landon? Landon, Kenyon was the one who was the one who killed him. Even though you finished the down guy, it does not matter. It counts as an assist.
I wanted to pick up some. I didn't
There's
get
the
to pick up
Dragon
some.
Ball. I am coming down.
Mm-hmm.
Like over ahead. Really close, actually.
Yeah, I really like Spider-Man.
Oh,
These movies are
This
what
is-
made me a Spider-Man fan to begin with. Like, I wouldn't be the person I am today without these movies. And for that, I'm forever grateful, and I have to say, no matter what, the internet might say, or people, or whatever, Spider-Man will always have, these movies will always have a special place in my heart. And, they may not be the greatest, they may not, by the way, there's a treasure right here.
It was like that Willem Dafoe clip where he's like looking up at the sky. Yeah.
yeah, and
They also had, like, some of the best cast. I don't know, man.
other than that.
It might be melodramatic and everything, but like, oh man, dude, beautiful. They're still great ass movies.
Was Venom supposed to show what Peter Quill became?
I don't think so. I think he was just there to be bad.
Oh, there's a guy here. I don't know how to think.
It's your bumper, I think, or your. At least I said it to my bumper. I don't know. I changed my controls. I have two Chug Splash.
I'm
Okay,
on my way back.
is he in here?
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
I killed him.
Okay.
Here, you got to put
It's
this
easy.
weapon.
Close my eyes. Lat.
They said Fortnite players.
don't forget, you're also good at video games.
I don't know.
Yeah, but just
I'm
because
not
you're
amazing
bad,
at Overwatch.
just because you're bad at Overwatch,
Oh, it's only blue shopping.
Fortnite is like the one game I'm good at.
Because there's no competition.
What do you mean I'm not gonna? I die a lot, dude. There's some really good players of this game.
Every treasure over here.
But Landon, since you're a newbie, you're lowering our skill-based matchmaking.
Oh yeah, quick question. Why did the butler wait 2 movies to tell Harry how his father died? Even then, it's not really concrete evidence.
I'm not sure. I mean,
Especially
maybe.
after you just tried killing each other a few minutes earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't
you're
know.
taking some steps for
That's the
Well,
one thing that
prevent that
always
from happening.
that's the one thing that always confused me, to be honest.
Why?
I hear a motorcycle. Oh, it's Landon.
there's a motorcycle somewhere.
It's you.
Yeah, it's Kenny.
That's real to be all I got.
Good movies.
He's back in the game, but it's not what I got in.
I mean, we'll probably finish up this map. I gotta go in like 10 minutes anyway. This is a very short episode of the podcast.
At least
You're
it's
gonna go either for
less than what
Overwatch
you
or
spent
Boston Anime.
in his time.
Why not both?
Probably
There's
more
a
than
bunch of anime for sale. Are you guys gonna pick up any of the anime for sale now?
Probably not. I have Crunchyroll, so.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure like most of the shows are all on Funimation.
Funimation and Crunchyroll are about to fuse in a couple months, so why would I?
Really?
Yeah. The future of Funimation is on
Get
Crunchyroll.
a Funimation subscription.
Yeah, no, don't. Crunchyroll's cheaper and has a better selection of shows. And the future of Funimation is on Crunchyroll. When you go to sign up, that's literally what they say. So,
Oh, are you guys in the fight?
yeah, I not killed him, but yeah.
The Deku Smash is great for collateral damage.
I'm drinking a pot, a shield pot. Oh shit! Oh hey, there's a downed guy in the storm that's just about to die.
You could probably figure out how to get up.
You just just run up the hill. That's what I did.
I'm not good at driving a motorcycle. No, I'm out.
There's a person over there.
What?
Where are they?
Where I'm shooting. Kenyon downed him.
Yeah, how'd that not hit him? Thank you. You look so awesome.
I think there's some guy here.
Oh sweet, let's go kick his ass.
Oh shoot. Yeah, you got a first shot on me. Oh, I'm dead. I need a quick use the bathroom. You have my gold RPG.
I died.
Yeah, I also have to leave as well.
Wow, I have to leave mid-match. Kenyon, cringe.
Yeah.
I died to Kratos at least. Alright. Podcast is over. This is a very short one. Hopefully next week's will definitely be longer.